From Dork Afternoon, and we're here again with the guys from Pink Fohawk over there, Ben and Dan, and we're also here with Jeremiah, and Brian. I keep forgetting because I'm not mirror. Yeah, anyway,
you gotta go the opposite way.
I know, opposite way. Jeremiah and Brian, and we're gonna play some more of this Call of Cthulhu game. This scenario called Nazi Bikers Must Die. It's from the Grindhouse series, and if you haven't watched the first episode, why would you watch the second episode? Go back and watch the first episode. James is in the chat now. He said it's gratifying that it looks like you're all having fun.
We're having a lot of fun.
You know, James, it looks that way.
No,
it also looks like we're starting a whole new episode.
Yes.
It's all lies.
It's been a week and it's hard to remember what how that first chapter went.
Yeah, no, this has been great. I've tried not to take too many liberties with the characters so far, but I've definitely taken a little bit of liberties, I think, with one of the characters. But that's fine. It works. It works okay.
I was not expecting that, but
it describes him as a ladies' man, right? That character, like in the NPC, right? And I don't know, it got kind of weird there for a second, and I was like, you know what? He could swing both ways.
just like the basis of Nazis, I would have assumed that would not have been the way that would have gone.
You know what, though?
See, what's funny is I would have assumed that's exactly what was happening.
Charm is charm. And you know what they say, not to get too deep into the darkness of history here, but Nazis somehow took over Germany back in 1933. And, like, it probably took a little bit of charm, and people just bit. And they took the bait. Yeah. It's just like these guys are... I'm just thinking this character is just fucking dark. The guy I just crossed streams with is he's next level is what I read from that. Because
he's you everywhere.
He's got Paps thinking twice now about it, his outlook on life. So let's sally forth.
Yeah, that guy
you stared into the abyss and you wanted to fuck it.
I did.
I mean, that character had a charm of 70, if that's any indication. Oof. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Charm,
yeah,
by the way. Oh, 70? Here's 70. My thing. My guy is allegedly like a con man, but my charm's only 45. So maybe I overshot what my charm actually was in that scenario.
I mean, what's your persuade though? That seems like that'd be more.
Well, persuade. It's not even listed.
Oh, I don't know.
I've got charm. I'm an ex-con man. Maybe that's why I'm an ex-con man. I mean,
he wasn't any good at it.
I've had to call that so.
I think I'm going to ride bikes.
I've got charm, climb, dodge, drive, auto, fast talk is okay. Fighting, firearms, jump, locksmith, psychology, sleight of hand, spot, hidden, stealth, throw. So
it might be his fast talk. What's his fast talk like
60?
Skill?
See, that's
60? See, that's good.
Pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, because, I mean, those can kind of get used in similar types of situations. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's less about charming people and more about, like, selling them a used car that's going to break down when they get 2 blocks down the road, you know?
Yeah.
Confusing them.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good enough. Right. Let's rock on.
So what do you guys Adam? You guys ready to get going? I was going to see what you guys think so far of this.
Oh,
what your
dude.
thoughts are.
First of all, you had me at 70s bikers. It's fucking awesome. Grindhouse, I'm into it. Call of Cthulhu, all of it mixed together. I just love that, like, there's this, it's like begging for people to want to be cowboys in a game where you don't want to be cowboys, which I love. Like it's trying to get you into that rough housing, and it's going to get you killed and driven insane. So I'm ready for that. I like it.
I mean, and there's into the find out.
There's some stuff that James kind of wrote into it, like near the end for like keeper's notes about like letting the players do crazy shit that like fits with the Grindhouse type setting. Like that, it's kind of written into it. That's like, let them do some crazy shit, you know?
That makes sense too, where it's like against normal people, we're rough and scary probably.
Right,
you know?
right.
But then you get against whatever these are.
Other bikers.
Yeah, creepy Nazi things.
Nazi bikers, yeah.
Nazi bikers. Well, one had a dagger in his chest.
Yeah,
so
that was the one that was hitting on Past. The one with the not a dagger, it's a Bowie knife.
A Bowie knife. So, yeah.
It's not sticking out the back, it's just in the front?
Well, his cut conceals that, and he doesn't so much flaunt that part as much as like the front part, the handle sticking out the front. Because it doesn't really seem like he's trying to hide it. It's more like he's wearing it like it's a hood ornament on the front of his chest.
Yeah. Or a strap on.
Yeah.
He can take it deep.
I mean, it's got a strap on it to like
half silver bullet, half business.
If you can take a knife, you can take a
dodgeball. But yeah, like James said, he kind of keeps it as like a badge of honor because the fact that he's still walking around, you know, so
pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
It reminds me kind of that Bond villain from, was it The World's Not Enough, with the bullet in his brain? You remember that? The guy had like a bullet that was like still in his brain somewhere, and he had like magnets put in to keep it exactly in place so it didn't drift and kill him.
Yeah, or Tony Stark, you know, with the stuff in his heart. Yeah.
There you go.
Pieces of shrapnel.
Yep.
Brian, what are you thinking about this?
I absolutely love it. I mean, Holler here, the more I read him, the more I fall in love. So, Holler also wears around like a badge of honor the fact that his backside has been wallered out by multiple alien encounters.
Wallered out?
Wallered out.
Jeremiah,
they were ornery with him.
cut to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, what do you think of this so far?
I think by accident I somehow still ended up with the medic.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Like, well, I guess I'm just destined for these kind of roles. But all right.
Well, the medic would be the veterinarian, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I'm kind of a.
Is it?
He kind of acts as like the doctor of the group.
Right. No,
you're the therapist.
You're the cleric.
But there's something about...
I'm literally the cleric, is what it is.
There's something about the quiet, cerebral dude as a biker in this that makes him so much more of the biggest badass of like all of us. You know, the one that actually is reading people and probably more intelligent than all of us.
What? I mean, 85?
Shit's pretty good. 75, so I'm close.
75? Yeah. So he's pretty sharp.
Yeah.
You study the inner mysteries, and I study animal ouchies.
Right.
Animal ouchies.
All right, so when we come back to the group, the other 4 that were there still with y'all, they have left by this point, right? And what is your guys' plan? What do you want to do? You don't know where the bookstore is yet. What do you want to do? To jump right back into it.
Well, I mean, Rabbi, we probably ought to ask where the book shop is.
Rabbi's going to go inside and ask the clerk.
Okay.
Do it.
Is there like a book? Is there like a phone book next to a payphone or anything? We can flip through the yellow pages and find this.
Okay. So Jeremy, I think, was still in the store, if I remember correctly. Rabbi was still. So we'll open with that, and then we'll in the background we can see character's name, ragged ass Raleigh in the background, like walking over to a payphone that's there with like a phone book dangling off of it. Basically,
yeah.
It's just like
I'm gonna say
Paps
is just kind of sitting there, just like still staring at the top of the countertop, like trying to process maybe exactly just the chain of events. Like he's feeling a little bit of feels from that situation, but he had a play going into it, and then it got Uno reversed on him, and he's just kind of wondering what he's feeling right now and what the fuck just went down. The only
$25 poorer.
The only thing he did get out of that was paying for somebody else's menthols and the fact that they are staying in town tonight, but at nowhere specific.
Okay.
That's what we got out of that.
All right, so this is how I'm going to handle this.
So go ahead, Rabbi.
Ben, roll a luck roll. You should have a luck score on your sheet, so go ahead and roll that. And Jeremy, how are you approaching the guy that runs a gas station? You're assuming his name's Kowalski because it's called Kowalski's Grub and Gas. And like you could basically use like intimidate or charm or something along those lines to like he seems when you walk up to him like unreceptive to y'all, especially after the display of affection that occurred shortly before that, because apparently he is not a fan of, love,
right?
I guess.
That's fair. I think I'm going to go for charm. I think is my best option. So, you want me to roll it first?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll it. Ben, what did you get?
I failed 54 over 45.
Okay.
I also failed 88 over 55.
All right. So inside the gas station, what are you saying to the guy, Jeremy?
So, I assume your name is Kowalski, but I apologize for my friend here and the behavior of that other man. It was an unnecessary public display of affection.
That's quite all right. Y'all need directions to somewhere. Where were y'all headed from and headed to?
I just want to say I didn't kiss that man. I didn't kiss him.
That's quite all right. I figure if you guys,
I know you had made a statement earlier about us leaving. It wasn't me. I'm fine with it, but it wasn't me.
Unless you're not, then I'm not either.
He's like, yeah. I mean, if you guys take this highway and just keep headed south, you'll probably find what you're looking for.
Now, on Mr. Kowalski, I assume. We're actually looking for Ostrander's books. We heard it was in the location. I'm a big bookworm.
Yeah, I never heard of such a place. And he like turns back around and it's like looks like he's stocking the shelves behind him.
All right, appreciate your time.
Yeah, like I said, head south.
Yes, sir. Understood.
You'll eventually hit a border that says Mexico. Keep going.
Raleigh yells out, "Guys, it's not here in this book. Not in the yellow pages."
Now that's down past El Paso, right?
Yeah. Yeah, down way past El Paso. Just keep going once you get there. So out there at the phone book, you actually you notice that like it seems like the pages, like a lot of the different pages have been ripped out, and wherever Ostrander's books would be in that, like it's just that section's been ripped
O's.
out. Yeah, that part of the O's. It jumps straight from like, right before to right after, basically. But it seems like a bunch of the other pages have been pulled out too. It's like as you flip through it, it's like someone pulled this page out for some reason.
It's gone,
well, it's like there's multiple pages that have been pulled out. So it's like someone went, "Oh, here's the one I need," ripped it out of the phone book like people used to do, and then someone else comes along and goes, "Damn it, where the hell's the one I need?"
Right.
I think that Paps is going to go take a piss real quick in the bathroom. And, I mean, this is a 1970s convenience store bathroom. There's shit written all over the walls. There's phone numbers everywhere. There's all sorts of literature that can be found on the walls of a bathroom. And I just
maybe even written in shit.
I just want to roll a general, I don't know what the equivalence is of like an observation intelligence. I guess there's an intelligence number here.
This, I'm going to say, I'm going to make it another luck roll at this point, because this is less about are you perceiving something useful and more is there something useful there?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to say a luck roll, and I don't know if this is rules as written because I don't know Call of Cthulhu well enough, but I'm going to say it's got to be a hard luck roll. So
okay, so I'm going to say, well, luckily I've got a luck of 75, so here it comes.
A hard luck roll in the bathroom. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Luckily, I rolled a 97, you motherfucks. God damn it. All right.
That's the That's the wrong
It's
way.
the opposite direction.
It's the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You honestly should probably stop staring through that hole.
Yeah.
You're going to get an eye put out.
You see written on the bathroom wall, you see a poem. And this poem says, "Those who write on bathroom walls roll their shit in little balls. Those who read those words of wit eat those little balls of shit."
And as I'm staring at that, I overfill the urinal with I've been waiting to unload for a while, and it spills out onto my boot a little bit. And I just fuck, God damn.
You're all off.
just not feeling it. Pushing the luck, and I'd stumble back out.
You do see another thing written on there. It says, "For a good time, call Sweet Sally," and then it's got like a phone number written on it.
Okay, and I write that phone number down.
Okay.
He plays the game of numbers. So he does. Shotgun blast.
I'm sure with
It's
that
gonna work
95
out
on that luck roll, it'll be totally useful.
Yeah. What we do, guys? Phone book. These savages pulling pages out of these things makes it not much of a good use for public.
Well, it's not a real big town. Well, we could just do a cordon search.
He's right. It's 7 blocks by 7 blocks.
Okay. You want to split up? Make this
Y'all
quicker?
look over at Holler, and he's got Poe just eating kibble out of his mouth.
Rabbi's handing out buds from that 12-pack that he bought.
I pull the top. It's one of the obviously the pull tabs where it rips completely off. I put it back down in the can like a respectable human being. I put it back in the can. I don't litter with it. Someone could cut their feet with that barefoot. I've seen all kinds of people's puppies, poor dogs, come out here and cuts all over the place. You could put where you can see the most of these on the beach, and that's where you're mostly barefoot. Got your dog running on the hard pack. Step right on one of these beer pads. I mean, it's going to cost you pretty penny. I mean, I owe most of my business to that. But cheers.
Cheers.
Nothing gets rid of the taste of kibble and puppy spit out of your mouth like an old
hey,
All right, we got to split these guys up.
Poe ain't looking that good.
Paps is going to break in and just say, all right, listen, Holler, you come with me. We're going to canvass the town. Rabbi, stick here with Raggedy Ass. Keep an eye on this other biker gang.
You got it.
See where they head.
Well, they've already ridden off, the other 4 of them. Like, the other 4 that were there with you guys have already, like, ridden off, and they headed up north, up the...
Oh, they
up the
went
road.
north of town. I thought they were staying in town.
Well, okay, where you all are, let's do it this way. Where you all are, for the audience sake, is right here at Kowalski's Gas and Grub. That's where that is. And they went north up too, basically. Like they went, it's further into town. Like the way you guys kind of went halfway through town because the gas station was there. I mean, it's not that big of a town, so going halfway into town isn't.
Well, let me
too
ask
big of
you a
deal.
question. This is 1970-ish. Does our biker gang have radios? Do we have like a radio frequency that we can use that Holler's got like something dialed in?
No.
Or no. Okay, it's no way to communicate if we split up, basically.
We could just meet back at a specific time.
It's true. I was thinking it might be a good idea if like a couple of us just kept eyes on this other biker gang to see what the fuck they were up to, in case they know where they're going.
Well, at that
They're
point,
long
we'd
gone.
have to tail them.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a big town. It probably wouldn't be hard to find them, but like, or we could all just split up and look for this place, or we can just stick together because that'd probably be more interesting.
I just feel like maybe these guys are also looking for the book if they're not from town.
That's true.
And there were other people looking for the book.
That's what the guy said on the phone.
There's other special
I'm worried
couriers,
they might get the book before us.
That's a valid concern. We should
Nazi book dealers.
yeah, I'm not real fond of them personally, but
All right, this is what we're going to do. Each of us takes a quadrant of the town for the next 10 minutes. We drive every street in town. We see where these bikes are, where they're parked, what they're doing. We report back here at Kowalski's. This is Kowalski's, right? Did I just fucking make that up? I think it's
No, that's
Kowalski's.
right.
You're right. Kowalski's.
We
Gas
come
and
back here in 10 minutes. We report back as to where this biker gang is. We go.
What
see
about
what we're gonna see.
Ostrander's? I thought we were looking for Ostrander's books.
If you see Ostrander's on the way, you report that back. We all meet back here. It's a good
I'd
way to
say-
break up the town into quadrants.
I'd say Ostrander's is probably the priority, because if we can get the book before whatever the fuck these Nazi fuckers are doing.
I totally agree.
We can
I
get the
totally
book, get
agree.
the hell
We
outta
just
here.
don't know where it is right now. So we split up. We see if we can spot it visually. It's not a fucking big town. We
Yep.
come back. We meet up. We go.
Sounds good.
I think
dig
that's
it.
right. Perhaps I know you've been talking a lot about these bikers. Something happened inside?
You don't want to know.
Seemed like you got them on your mind. I remember coming here for a book, but
I,
mean, we
I ain't
could
one to
track
judge, but you don't want
Just
to know.
listen. When you get a whiff of something sweet, you stay hot on its trail. It leads you right to the honey pot. So just follow your instincts, follow your nose. That's all. That's what my dad used to tell me. Never fucking mind what my dad used. Just get on your bike and ride, all right? Get on your bike and ride. Back here in 10 minutes. Enough of this fucking yip yap jabber babbing. Let's do it.
All right. So who's going what directions? What is your plan when you leave the gas station? Who's doing what?
I'm going northwest.
oh, all right.
All right.
Go
So you're going
northeast.
northwest.
Opposite direction. Well, not opposite direction, but of a tornado.
Okay. So you're gonna go northwest. Are you guys going in twos or are you singling? Like,
I think we're singling.
Are we singling?
Well,
I
just
like the
to,
paired. I like the pairs.
I wish we'd probably pair. Yeah. We'll take
At
At least we
Yeah.
got
Split
some
the-
kind of backup at that
Yeah,
it
point.
we'll
would make
split
the
the
GM's job easier or the keeper's job easier to deal with two groups instead of four.
No one cares about your
individuals.
troubles.
Yeah. And we don't have cell phones, so we can't really communicate.
East and west. Holler,
Didn't
you
ask
come
you.
with me. Holler, you come with me. Raggedy ass rabbi, you take the east side.
All right. So we're
All right. So
gonna take
so
the east side.
all right. So Holler and wait.
PBR.
Okay. So
Holler,
Holler and Pabst are
PBR,
going
and-
together, and then
Yeah.
Raggedy and Rabbi are going together. All right. All right. So you guys are going east, Pabst, and the other groups. Wait, who's going which direction?
Backwards.
Sorry, backwards. So Pabst is going to go west, and you guys are going to go east. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make your plan. You guys start to pull out of the gas station, and you get onto the road to head those directions. All of a sudden, behind you, you see a cop car pull out. Whoop, 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 and you can see like a
Fucking
sheriff's
hell.
car pulling up behind you guys. What do you do?
You're in the lead, boss.
Oh, you're pointing to me. I didn't know
Pull over.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say to Holler, I was like, keep on moving. I'll take care of this. And I just I slow down to a stop.
All right, I'm gonna head on down the road because
Well, this was as
Whoop Whoop was the last time I got probed. You know, that was the third time that I got probed. It started with a whoop whoop, and
You know
then
what?
I ended
That's
up probed,
exactly
and
what
then
I
ended
was
up in the
thinking.
clink.
That's exactly what I was
Third
thinking
time,
from the
bud.
last time you told me.
I
this
can't get
story.
fooled again. Fooled me
So-
3 times. Get fooled again.
so. This was as all four of you pulled out. Like as you pull out of the gas station, you
Exactly.
start splitting.
But it's
he
one
pulls
cop
up.
car, right? One cop
car.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to make this cop car make a choice. I'm going to slow down. Everybody else goes their own way, and I'm going to talk to the cop car.
We've already split up, though, right?
No, this was as you're pulling out of the gas
Oh.
station.
Together.
He
Yeah.
like pulled up, came down the road, and was like whoop whoop whoop.
So that's what I'm saying. You guys go. I'll talk to this guy, and then then the cop's car got to choose if he's going to follow 3 motorcycles or if he's going to talk to the guy who stopped.
So what do the other 3 of you do when he starts to pull over?
It's about to get
Well,
real
Holler
right now.
Holler continues on because he done told me to go, and I'm not getting probed again.
Rabbi is gonna send Pabst the signal, whatever biker slang of he pays union dues. He's on the payroll.
Payroll.
What?
Brian and I doing the. Never mind.
And I single back like, yes, he does. Got it.
Because they didn't want any trouble is one of the things that they said when they left. So the 3 bikers went down, and I'm assuming that they paid him off.
Yeah, why the fuck would a sheriff roll up?
Suddenly show up and be harassing us for next to no reason, other than the display in the gas station. But we'll find out.
Kowalski is not a fan of
Right.
love.
Sure.
Yeah.
Apparently. All right, so you pull over, and the other
Kowalski
three.
must die.
The other 3 take off. Like you just keep riding at like normal speed, or you guys like take off.
Normal speed.
Like ain't nothing going on.
All right,
But
so
I'm
you're
I'm gonna veer off whatever the opposite direction of everybody else is. Like, really make this dude's choices tough.
Well, and that's the other question. Was originally you were going to split off in pairs. What are you doing now that there's like one dude and then the other 3 of you? What are the 3 of you doing?
I'm
'Cause
still
he
headed
splits
to
off.
the west side. I'm sticking to the plan as written.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Raggedy.
Yeah.
All right.
Break
Right,
east.
To the east.
All right, so you split off with the Raggedy.
And I'm just gonna slow down, keep my engine idling, and just kind of sit there and wait.
All right, so as the cop car pulls up behind you, I'm assuming you could like glance back and like look, and you see there's actually a deputy in the passenger side too. It's not just one cop in the car. There's 2 of them, and the deputy in the passenger seat kind of steps out of the car and like leans in, and you hear the guy on the loudspeaker off of the police car is like, "Turn the bike off, sir."
And I rev my engine a few times and say, "Sorry, what was that?"
Son, you might want to turn that motorcycle off.
And I rev it a few times. I'm sorry, this thing's kicking up. I can't quite hear you. What'd you say?
Roll a spot hidden, I guess. We'll go with... Nah, it's not so much spot hidden. What's the other... There's another thing, isn't there?
I don't know.
Similar to spot
I don't
hidden.
think so.
I have a spot hidden. I don't know what it means.
In Delta Green, or no, not Delta Green. In the 7th edition Cthulhu, you get like a default, right? Like if you don't add anything to it, you get like a 5%. It's like low.
What's it?
Yeah. I'm trying to like, do you notice something? Basically, is what I'm going with. Just roll intelligence for me. We'll go with an intelligence roll.
Okay.
On it.
Okay. Make sure I'm on the right person here. Yeah. Intelligence 45 only, but I'm due for a win. 27. So out of 45. So
regular success.
Regular
yeah,
success.
you notice that deputy is like walking up towards you, and he's like walking towards you with like his hand right on his pistol grip. Right, and he's getting closer. He's like, "Shut the buck off, now."
And I go ahead, turn off the engine, just put my hands up in the air, turn around, and just flash up a nice, bright, pearly white with some piercing green eyes, and say, "I'm sorry. This thing acts up sometimes. I couldn't quite hear what you guys were up. What can I do for you fellas?"
Roll me a listen real quick, by the way, because there's another thing.
A listen.
Yep.
Do I even have one?
I don't think he does.
Nope, I don't have a listen.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna say you don't. So, yeah, so he's like, yeah, we got a call about a disturbance, and that fit that. And where'd your friends run off to? Maybe.
I'm gonna go roll a fast talk here.
Okay.
33 out of 60, so that's just a regular success. And I say, "Officer, what's your name, sir? What's your name, sir?"
Wait, what'd you roll?
33.
Oh, okay. So that's probably a what is the
regular
success?
Yeah.
All right. Deputy Bill, but
Deputy Bill, I saw that right on your chest there. Sir, I was inside that gas station. I was trying to buy some menthols because they say that they're filtered more purely. They taste better. They taste cooler to the touch. Listen, I was in there. A man kissed my face. And as I reached for him, he grabbed my hand and put it on his left buttock. And I just didn't know what to do. I froze up, and I don't know how else to describe it, but I don't know what kind of town you guys run here, but this is new to me.
He's kind of nodding as you're talking, and he looks back at the sheriff, and he's like, license registration.
Yeah, absolutely. Right here.
Also, let me see them keys, if you don't mind.
I take him out of the ignition. I show it to him. I put him back in the ignition. I say, listen, my name's Paps.
Leave him out of the ignition, if you would.
I take him out of the ignition, put him in my pocket.
And don't mind, would you stand on right over there, please? Like,
oh man,
where exactly would you like me to stand?
About 20 feet that way, like right over there by that bush.
Absolutely. And I as I dismount my motorcycle, I trip, and I just kind of like stumble and fall down to my knees, and I kind of like grab his leg to stand up real quick, and I roll a sleight of hand.
Sir, don't touch me.
I just rolled a sleight of hand, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I rolled a fucking 4 out of 70.
Oh, shit.
All right, here we go.
Which is, I think, an extreme success.
That is an extreme success.
Yeah,
What are you trying to do? I'm
trying to take both the handcuffs and the handgun off of this police officer.
Both?
Yes.
Yes. This is what it's like, DM and Dan.
All right.
There's another police officer. You know what? It's fine.
Oh, and I want to kill him.
Stop now.
All right. Roll a sleight of hand for the other thing.
Okay.
Because that was 2 things.
I rolled a 59 out of 70. So a success on the second.
It's a contested roll.
All right, so you set it in the order of handcuffs and then handgun, right?
Yes.
So you're able to get the handcuffs off of him, right? But when you go for the gun, his hand was already on the handle of it, and your hand bumps into his, and he's like, "Son, you better back," and he like draws it and puts it in your face. You better lay down right now.
And I say,
lay down on that ground. Lay down on the ground right now.
I tripped. I'm sorry.
On the ground, face down, on the ground. And you see the sheriff starting to get out of the car, and they both have guns coming up at you. We cut away.
Gee, I hope Pap's all right.
I'm sure he's fine. He'll talk his way out of it.
Yeah.
Or we'll find him at the jail.
Yeah. I sure hope he doesn't try to get his handcuffs and his gun in one foul swoop.
You remember when he tried that in what was that? That was KC, wasn't it? It was Kansas City. He tried that.
It was a fucking 4, guys. It was a fucking 4.
You got the handcuffs. You got the handcuffs 4. Off of him.
I got 10 fingers.
You got greedy with 2 things.
That's what he does. Can we? So let's. If we're gonna continue canvassing on the east side, I guess.
Yeah, you guys are going east.
We find it on the east side.
Well, it depends. Where are you guys going first? Like, kind of ping. Can you guys ping on the map where you're kind of generally going?
I'll let you choose, Rabbi. You tell me.
We're gonna. What is
You've
that?
been to Dexter.
We're gonna head. I have not
tell
yet.
me.
I've been to Roswell.
Okay.
We're gonna head. What is this? Lincoln Avenue. We're gonna head north on Lincoln and then take a right on Butler and kind of circle around and do a spiral inward.
Okay. All right. Roll me a luck roll, Jeremy.
Do I have to?
Whichever one of you has the lower of the luck of the 2 of you.
Wait, how's your luck?
Mine's 45.
45. That's you, actually.
Oh wow. I'm less lucky. Let's do it. Let me get the right ones here. So yeah, under 45.
Remember when I said we might go off the rails?
Oh, we're way off the rails already. Yep.
16.
16.
That's
nice.
a hard success.
All right. Well, that's not as relevant with luck.
Damn.
I just did that with
God damn it. It's my
stuff
first
written on
one.
the walls.
Only one all night. Doesn't matter.
Sure. All right. So as you're taking that right on Butler, you said? Was that what it was? As you're taking that right on Butler, you see another deputy car headed up, like, ahead of you, but he's, like, crossing the intersection straight east of you.
Does he look like it's urgent? Like he's heading to back up somebody?
The way that it looks, and I'll just describe to you, it looks like they're canvassing right now too. Like
for us.
Okay.
I mean, cop car pulls up, one of the 4 bikers stops, the other one's right off. I mean,
maybe they're looking for Paps. I'm sure he got away.
Let's hope so. Or they're looking for us, and we ought to lay low for a second and let the heat die down a little bit.
Right. Yeah, we slow and let him pass,
Yeah, because he's like up ahead, but he just seemed to not notice you when you noticed him. Roll a stealth roll if your plan is to like lay low somewhere and pull off in an alley or behind something.
Yes, I did have the right idea. Confront it head on.
True Cthulhu's fashion.
That's cops.
What would be the stealth thing? Because I ain't got it. If
There's something. I think it's stealth. I think it's straight up like called stealth.
I don't have stealth.
Hold on. Let me look at a full character sheet.
Yeah, Major Tom has stealth.
Yeah.
But nobody else does.
got nothing.
Roll me an intelligence, but you're going to need a hard success.
Can I use psychology to avoid their search parameters?
Sure. Why not? Hard success.
All right.
Damn.
Well, that's worse.
What's your psychology?
That's worse. 60. My intelligence is like 85.
I'm saying because you're trying to use a thing that's not the thing as the thing.
I got a 26 under 60. Hard success.
All right.
Hell
All right.
yes.
There you go. All right. So tell me what that looks like.
So Rabbi's riding next to Rowdy, and he goes, I bet they're going to use a standard search perimeter and just go down this road over here and this one over here. So we're going to go just a little bit behind them, a couple seconds. And let's go ahead and kill the engines, and we'll pull in right here behind this alleyway where they've already searched. Because they're going to hear the mufflers.
All right. So you're kind of hiding around right there where I'm pinging on the map then, right? Basically, because he was going from south to north is what your plan was, right?
If he's going from south to north, we're going to duck in behind, where he's already searched.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. So
Nice.
like over here. So you're hiding at that back of the DMV. That's what that building is there.
Oh,
right
is it
here.
the
That's the
DMV?
Department
Perfect.
of Motor Vehicles.
They'll never search here. You're right.
James, thank you, by the way, for the map that didn't have labels on it.
Yeah, we're going to hang out at the DMV,
The DMV
and
box.
act like we're updating our registrations.
I need to update my registration.
For my BMW, Michael's motorcycle stands out so easily.
Oh, shit.
The steering's on the wrong side of it. They're going to pull you over.
I've been right on the right side of the road, or left side of the road.
Motorcycle.
Like James Bond.
The throttle's on the wrong side.
All right, Brian, give me a ping in the direction you went to.
I would have headed. We would have gone up and around, so we would be kind of down this way.
Okay, so you'd be south of Kowalski's.
Starting at the south side and heading east.
Okay, all right, cool. Roll me a luck roll, Brian.
Look, roll
Lucky son of a bitch. Come on.
38 out of 65.
Nice.
Hell yes.
Same
Regular
thing. You
success.
see another sheriff's department car, like,
Damn.
down the road.
A lot of police.
Like, and it seems like they're headed, like,
What the
kind of
fuck,
your
man?
direction, though. Like, they're coming that way towards you, basically.
What is
They're
going
headed
on
east.
in this town? This town is like a half mile square. Like it's how many
right
fucking
outside
police
of
live
Roswell.
It's like half the population.
Yeah, it's already got too many.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
There's a sheriff, the deputy, and a couple other deputies. That's what they got.
Even Rambo only had to deal with one. Right
Yeah,
off
All right,
deputies.
well,
fucking bad.
we're gonna have to.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
that's
to
who we beat up in the jail cell.
take Poe and lay low. So we're gonna try and find somewhere to duck into.
All right, you got a stealth or something?
No, I got navigate.
Give me a navigate. Hard success.
All right, navigate. That is a 55 out of 55. So I landed on the exact number.
What does that mean?
All right.
That's got to count for something.
All right, so you start headed down some back road somewhere, like down, like it's not even on this map, basically. Like you're like, oh shit, I could go down this way, and you start heading out into the desert, right? And we follow you a little ways down the road, and all of a sudden you like stop, and you're like, wait, where the fuck am I?
Someone's cow pasture.
You see one little like lone house there, and this guy walks out, and he's like, what are you doing?
I'm taking my dog for a ride, and I done got myself flipped around.
And we cut back over to Pabst, and we see the sheriff has put his handcuffs on you now.
All right,
like, we're just gonna run you down to the station real quick. Take you to the station. Don't worry about your bike. We'll come pick it up. But I mean,
no, that's just fine. That's just fine. Listen, can I ask you what I'm being arrested for?
Well, at this point, I mean, going for my deputy's weapon, stealing his handcuffs.
Whoa. First of all, you didn't see me take his handcuffs. Second of all, that was a mistake. I tripped. I tripped off my bike. He asked me to put my keys back in the ignition. I did that. Listen, it's a little bit higher clearance than I'm used to. It's a new bike. It's an older bike, but I just bought it. It's got new frills on it. Listen, I'm very
also, your friends
sorry.
just rode
I'm
off.
happy to go to the station with you. In fact, I do have some questions for you and your partner here. What I'm saying is there was absolutely zero intention. My hand barely grazed it, just like I barely grazed that Nazi's ass cheek. By the way, do you have a lot of Nazis in town?
No, not many. We got a lot of people who won't shut their mouth though.
That makes sense. How do you? It's not.
No, listen. So as you're talking, he's like literally putting you in the cop car. He's like, that's right. Look, son, all we're gonna do is just run your registration, run your license, see if there's any warrants out, and we'll take it from there. All right.
And that makes perfect sense. In fact, if I could just say, I do have someone in town who could vouch for me. I know this looks odd. I know I'm from outside of town, but my uncle actually works at the bookstore. If you just give him a call, that'd be great. And maybe we could clear this all up.
Yeah, and the guy's name is Nigel Ostrander.
Nigel Ostrander. You probably. It's not a big town. I'm sure you know him. Question mark.
And you had a hard success on your fast talk before, right? I'll let that roll over into this.
Sure.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, I know Nigel. Yeah, we'll give him a call. I'll tell you what, you get a phone call anyway, so you can call him from the station. All right.
That sounds fantastic. And again, so sorry. I'm still a little bit just out of my wits a little bit about what happened in the gas station there. And I just want to let you know I do apologize to the shopkeeper. I know he was a little uncomfortable himself, but you know what? It's a new day. It's 1970, whatever. You know what I mean? 1973. It's all types in these parts. Listen, I just want to say you and your
this
partner,
conversation's happening as they're driving down the road.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
That's amazing. That was a good play, Dan. Nice.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. While we're at the DMV, is it open? What day is this? What day of the week is it?
Roll. I don't know. Roll me a luck roll. Roll me a luck roll to see if it's a weekday during the day, during DMV hours.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's not.
It's after hours.
It's not.
Yeah, it's after hours. It's
It's
2.
a Saturday.
Man, I assure you,
It's 2 and they're closed.
It's
the
Memorial
B&B is
Day.
actually
Yeah,
not even in this building anymore.
Yeah, it's actually shut down. Is what it is. That was a terrible luck roll.
Yeah. All right, so we see. So you guys we're kind of hiding out the DMV. Brian, you're off in the desert somewhere, and talking to
Dan's
some
going to
rando
jail.
guy. So yes, that
Working on
random
his
guy.
5th abduction.
That random guy came out and was like, "What are you doing there, son?"
I'm looking for a bookstore for my dog. He has trouble sleeping at night, and there's only certain stories that will help him sleep. So if you could point me in the direction of the local booktorium section. Not a library. I need something that's more of a keeper that I can take with me.
I was going to direct you to the public school, but what's your? Do you have like charm or persuasion or something like that?
No. I've got psychology. I've got nope, and no. History.
Tell you what, roll a charisma. I think it's charisma, right? Isn't it? Isn't there something a charisma one?
See a charisma up there.
There was something that's like it's one of the stats. No.
Strength con.
Tell you what, roll
Is that
me
size? What is that?
No, no.
What's APP?
It's not a thing. Just roll intelligence for me real quick and let me know if you get anything better than a normal success.
All right. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
I actually got a 99.
Whoa!
He got a
99 out of 60. So yeah, no, there ain't
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh,
He's
you
like,
died.
He's like, I know exactly where the bookstore is. It's right here. I run this bookstore. Would you like to come get a book from him?
Oh, no.
From me?
I know it's him.
From me? I mean, I have lots of books inside. He smiles at you real big. You could bring your dog too. That'd be great.
No.
Not the dog.
No, I don't think I want to be in the bottom of your well. So I'm going to go ahead and just head
No,
on down the road
really.
there, sir.
Come on in. It's
No,
nice
Kyle.
inside.
I said no.
No, Kyle, with the creepy basement.
All right. I'll see you around later. Bye.
It keeps the lotion to its damn self.
All right. So what are you guys doing you're at the DMV, but it's closed. So what do you want to do?
Wait.
Okay. You're just going to hide out there for a little while? Like,
Yeah.
try to wait till the heat dies down? Okay.
Yeah. Find a shady spot to hang out.
That's cool. Yeah. Dan, so
Shame it's
Paps,
closed.
so we see Pabst at the police station. He's like, all right, you can, the phone's right over there. We're going to, like I said, run your license registration real quick and just call and see if there's any warrants. And, shouldn't take too long, maybe a couple hours or so. So
You know what? That's just fine. That's just fine. Thank you for the phone call. And again, thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
Really great job out there today.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So
Paps goes in and he comes up to the old rotary dial with his hands still cuffed together and kind of dials. Well, I guess he said Nigel, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said I knew that, or he told me that.
you knew his name was Nigel Ostrander. Yeah.
Nigel
Because your
Ostrander.
contact would have told you that.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the front desk where I assume there's some sort of clerk or some sort of admin assistant
Deputy.
person, deputy there working.
Deputy Bill's there.
Deputy Bill. And I say, excuse me, Deputy Bill, I'm looking for Nigel Ostrander's phone number. I get one call is what I've been told.
You don't have his phone number?
Well, I just been told I have a call. Do you have a phone book where I can call up Nigel Ostrander? I do have his phone number, but you see it was on my bike, and brought me here, and now I'm not at my bike because I'm here. I'm arrested. I did ask them why they were arresting me, and they said, well, because I was reaching for a gun, and that wasn't actually true, but I'm not sure what the official charge would be in that situation, but I'd like to call Nigel, yes.
It's assault.
It's assault.
I'm also imagining all this talk happening in the like Andy Griffith jail.
Yeah.
2 cells, 1 desk.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll fast talk for me.
Fast talk is a 60.
Yep.
God damn it, 82.
We're not getting to that bookstore ever.
Well, okay, so this is
So he's like, well, he's like,
important question.
Well, so he pulls out. He's like, well, I don't know the number myself, but there's a phone book right there. You can look it up.
Fair enough. That works just fine for me. I don't need to dig any deeper. So I go ahead and I flip through that phone book, and do I find Nigel Ostrander's phone number?
Roll me a luck roll.
Oh, God damn it.
Here it comes.
Okay. My luck
This whole
is
thing
good,
should
though.
be renamed White Trash Bikers Can't Find
I have a
Bookstore.
luck of 75, and my luck roll was 006. I got a 6, motherfuckers.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's an
you open it
extreme
up
success.
and you're flipping through and you see Ostrander's books, and then you also find Nigel Ostrander, like 2 different phone numbers, like one for the business and one for his house.
Okay.
So which one do you want to call? You get one phone
And
call.
what do we establish? What time of day? What day and what time of day is this?
It is outside of DMV hours, so
It could be any time, really.
well, we're gonna say it's evening. We're gonna say it's heading into
Okay.
evening. So,
That makes sense to
yeah.
me. So I'm going to call Nigel Ostrander at his house number.
Okay. All right, so you call it, and you hear it starts ringing. It's like brrring, 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 brrring. You've reached the phone of Nigel Ostrander. Please leave me a message. Thank you. Now what do I push? Boop.
Nigel, now listen here. This is Pabst. You don't know me, but you're in great danger. Now, I'm down at the police station right now. There are 4 Nazi bikers headed your way right now. They're coming for the book. You need to get out of there. You need to get out of there with the book. I need you to get down to the police station and bail me out. Right now. Listen, I've got everything you need for the price and more. But listen, you can sell it to me, you can not sell it to me, but you stay there, you're going to die. Get down here, and I'll fill you in on the rest of it. Your life depends on it. And I'm going to say to the front desk clerk, deputy, sorry, it didn't go through. It cut off before my call could go through. Could I get my actual call?
Well, that was one phone call. I heard the whole conversation. He'll call back.
But you might not, because I guess he doesn't know you.
I mean, it's got a strange thing to say to your uncle.
So apparently the deputy is Don Knotts as well. All right.
Yeah.
Well, wait, let's see. Yeah, no, he's like, well, that's weird.
That's weird, Andy.
That's weird. You don't know your own uncle. I guess maybe you guys haven't seen each other in a while.
I'm going to also, while I was on the phone, I want to roll real quick locksmith lockpicking. And
Okay.
I have a 45 on it.
Okay.
See if I can do it.
Yeah, so they have seated you in like on a bench, like back in like the holding cell area.
Okay. It doesn't matter. I got a
cells.
73.
Okay. So we see you
73,
back
no
there
success.
fiddling with the handcuffs.
Just like, they don't feel right. No.
Yeah.
No.
We see Brian riding back into town away from the weird, creepy farmer guy that was out in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know if he's a farmer. He's just out in the middle of nowhere. And kind of pan across the top of this small town, and we see raggedy ass Raleigh, and we see Rabbi over at the DMV kind of waiting in the shade, and they've been there for a little bit, and they feel like they haven't seen cop cars in a bit. So they're starting to think that, like, you know, all right, seems like we're in the clear. And then we pan across town a little bit more, and we pull into a house. And inside the house, we see the door is open, right? Like the front door's open. And we see a man, and he's like babbling to himself. And all of a sudden, we hear the machine go, psh, beep. And we hear Papst's message on the message machine, on the answering machine. And we hear that same repeat back, like whatever the hell it was. I can't do verbatim at this point. And it plays back.
Here, let me see if I can remember.
Yeah.
No.
And we can hear that like playing on the answering machine as we hear this other guy just like babbling to himself. And we end right there. So yeah, we did not finish this in 1 session.
No. I don't even feel like we even like scraped this.